Thank you for joining me today on 344 Live, reflections on most of a day at work, the Monologs season, episode 1, coming to you because I have completely lost the ability to create normal LinkedIn content. Okay, well, hey, welcome to 344 Live, the monologue season. And it is not episode 1, it is actually episode 2. And I want to explore, as promised in the promotion for this particular video, to talk about ChatGPT and how let's just play around with it, right? I mean, so many lives and podcasts and everything are here to, like, I don't know, talk about topics and break stuff down and expound on the expertise. Well, guess what? There is not a whole ton of expertise, because the expertise that's out there, I've looked at it and it's not that smart. And yeah, so I want to just kind of open it up, look at some things, think about practical applications in business for ChatGPT. And maybe I'm going to do this by myself today, because I guess I'm just, hey, you know what? Not interested in ChatGPT and B2B sales. I can't blame you. But for me, it is where I live and work. All right. So let's just go ahead and share a screen on ChatGPT. And I, at the behest of my son, got a ChatGPT Plus account. So I do have access to ChatGPT 4, and I have played around with it a little bit. And frankly, I don't find the results right now to be that much better, and it is substantially slower. So if I get some comments in here, if anybody's with me, we can go ahead and fool around with that a little bit. But if you don't show up and leave me any comments, then I'll assume that I'm on my own and I'm just do my own thing. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and put in some prompts. So the first thing that I thought of today was, all right, let's say I'm a sales rep, which I am, which I do, and I'm trying to figure out, like, an account. Like, what am I going to say to an account? What is that? What is an account of mine, or in my world? What do they do? What are they about? So if I don't know, right, I can use Chat GPT to discover that. So why don't I just say, because so I'm gonna go back to AppViewX, because that's where Rachel Pierce works as an SDR. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this. So you know what? I'm just literally by myself. So before I do that, I'm gonna just go out and make sure that this is operational. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure I'm just streaming to myself right now, which is fine. Because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I be streaming to myself? Hey, just gonna do this. Yep, that appears to be there. It appears to be live. And hey, I got Hunter. All right, and I got Cindy. Yay. Okay, okay. So love some guests if anyone wants to show up. But hey, I am cool alone. Done. All right. So I got a couple comments there, so at least I'm not completely and utterly I can just entertain myself with my own comments. All right, gonna turn this off, gonna shut that down. All right, I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT now. All right, so let's say I'm a sales rep. I don't know anything about the company that I'm gonna call on. Let's say it's AppViewX, because I had Rachel Pierce on my show. Why don't I know I got why don't I tag I'm not gonna tag her. I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do. All right. So I'm gonna say, okay, what does AppViewX do? Boom. Look at that. Okay, that's cool. That's a lot of stuff. A bunch of junk. Okay, that's too long. Shorten by 50%. Okay, so that's still too long. Shorten to one sentence. Okay, boom. All right, centralizes the platform for automating network infrastructure, application delivery management to reduce manual errors, increase efficiency, and improve security posture. Who are AppViewX's X competitors? Okay, network automation, F5, Cisco Systems, VM, Ansible, Juniper Networks. Okay, that's cool. What advantages does FBUX have over its competitors? Oh wow, look at all this stuff. Okay, so see, as a sales rep, I like it because gives me the it gives me insight, right? And now this may be okay, but we're called to do this work to understand our clients, right? Get closer to them, understand what they're about. But sometimes that's hard, right? And as a rep, you have to manage your time, right? You have to be able to say, like, am I going to spend days or hours trying to figure out every little nuance of this company and dive into their research reports, analyst reports, podcasts, ebooks, white papers, and so on? Or can I just get an overview that will suffice to familiarize myself and make some associations and figure out, like, how to play a little bit? And I think Chat GPT really comes in handy in that way. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to say, okay, first use for sales rep is assigned account research, right? And there's a whole series of questions that you could ask it. And based on the 344 live that I did ended a couple weeks ago, I had 7 questions. Well, actually 6 plus a tip. So 6 questions that I would ask, and essentially, they were like, like, hey, what problem does AppUX solve? Okay, so here we go. Da da da. All right, and okay. So what are as if in the voice of a sales rep, so regenerate. Boom. Right, a sales rep. So now I'm a sales rep for AppViewX. Okay, well, let's shorten by 50%. Okay, done. Now I got a short little deal written in the voice of a sales rep to tell me, okay, I could be an AppViewX, at least sound like I am. Now, the problem with ChatGPT is that it hallucinates, right? So I don't know for sure that this is 100% accurate. And I did go out and do some research about on YouTube, like, hey, what are the top 10 life hacks? And one of them was like, hey, you could put in a description of a video. And I went and I did that for my video here with D Acosta. So let's go ahead and put that in. And I found that this was a total fail. Okay, so summarize, provide. Let's see, how did it go? Provide a summary of this video. And so I got to go Shift Enter, and then I put the thing in, and then I got to put in the title. They said, okay, so the title, I'm going to copy and paste that in, and this was episode 35 with Diacosta, right? Bam. Okay, I put that in there. And Chief Revenue Officer Sarah Simpson create intentional. She explains, okay, intentional revenue, blah blah blah. We didn't talk about intentional revenue. This is totally wrong, right? This is not true. It made this up, all right, based on the title and something else, right? So it doesn't get D's gender correct, and it makes up a bunch of stuff. So you have to be, like, really careful. So I'm going to say that it's good at summarizing text. It's not very good at extracting text from video and making kind of conclusions in that regard. Now, maybe I didn't get enough to work with, but I know for a fact that this is not what we talked about. So now if I dig in a little bit more, let's go back to the AppViewX example. What is what is the founding story of AppView X? So now oops. Okay, I guess a new chat. Let's try it again. How was AppView X founded? Oh, great. It must have logged me out. Okay, I'm going to log back in. We're going to do a little refresh. This happens, right? It happens from time to time. All right, try it again. Let's see here. Oh, just a new one. Founding. Oops. Of AppViewX. Okay, so this can kick this thing out, right? This is cool. This is pretty readable, pretty easy. All right, I get this. I could verify this, right? I could Google that. I could figure out if Anand is the founder, right? In 2013. I mean, I can basically know, all right, this is what it is, this is what they do, and how they work, right? And I can continue to query this until I get something that I can work with. All right. So let's talk about that. Now, another thing I want to do as a sales rep, I have written literally thousands and thousands of cold emails. Okay. And for the most part, my cold emails don't generate response. They they're terrible, I guess. I think they're pretty good though. So I guess maybe I'm just living in I don't know, in some sort of fantasy world. Okay, so here's an email that I wrote in 2021, and I'm going to just copy this in. I'm going to put this in. Summarize this email. Oh wait, how? It's just learn. I don't know. I'm going to summarize this email. Shift enter twice. Control V. Done. All right. Now, one of the things about putting super long content I've discovered, right? Because if you go out on the web, it'll say like, hey, you can put like book length content into ChatGPT. You can't. There's a limit to the length, so you kind of have to chunk it. You have to put in a like shorter content or pieces of content and then combine them. So that it's better at that. All right. So this is what I wrote. Summarize content commentary is among my favorite approaches to creating alignment with my marketing team, differentiating myself from hundreds of other reps calling on you. With that in mind, my team wrote a solid piece discussing 10 mistakes to avoid when it comes to lead handling. There's a link. I offer 3 additional ideas in my video commentary. Don't focus, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is what it said. So reaching out to the recipient, offer additional insights on their team's article. Trevor shares a link. Okay, I don't want that. That doesn't help me. Rewrite the email to appeal to a demand generation marketer and generate and get a response. I hope this email finds. Ah, yes. Okay, I hope this email finds you well. Okay, that is not gonna work. ChatGPT, fail. Woo, fail. What did I do? Oh my goodness. Look at this monster. Holy crap. Wow. Okay, this sucks. I would never send this. This is like a flipping book. Okay, okay. Shorten that email and eliminate greeting. Come on. What the heck? I hope this email. Where does that even come from? Oh, okay. Man. All right. What do we get? Okay, my team recent bumps provided with valuable insight. Check it out here. I also created a brief video. Okay, can summarize all right, summarize the content at the first link above. I wonder if that'll work. I don't know. Let's find out. Can it go out and look at that? Summarize the content first link above the content. 10 mistakes of it. Article highlights common mistakes of not following up quickly, being too salesy, not personalizing the approach, not measuring the success of lead follow-up efforts. Article provides useful tips on how to avoid these mistakes, optimize lead follow-up. Okay. Maybe I should put that. All right, now. So this thing is, there's a lot here. All right. And I want to say hi, D. I hope you're still hanging out with me because I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know, me just sort of going off is, not that appealing on a Tuesday. I might have to go live on the early tonight to talk about my lack of appeal during the afternoon. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, okay, okay. What are we talking about now? So we've got the. I need to go back and figure out how I can get it to look at the emails that I have written because I don't want to rewrite them. I've done like over the last 5 years, I've literally written thousands of these things. Okay. And they don't get responses. So I don't want to write more, but can I use D, you're good. You're good. Woo! Yes. So sharp. All right. All right. Where was I? Um I don't want to rewrite this. I want to create an engaging dialogue. And the thing is sales is tasked with creating dialogue out of nothing, out of thin air. So that's where I sit right now, and it's part of why I do shows like this, right? I want to go in and I want to try to figure things out. I want to be available. I want to try to humanize and yet be trend, which is ChatGPT. Like, how do we use this thing? How is it going to be valuable? Obviously, it has it has the you are my 13,001 friendy. You're yes. See, inside jokes are the best. And I don't think ChatGPT is going to come up with inside jokes anytime soon. So I'm going to say it's going to show ChatGPT for sales right now is, oh, you know what? I was going to actually do, what what problem does Infuse Media solve? Okay. So now I can go into my own company, right? And I can get this, make, regenerate as 5 bullets. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So now I can go in and I can say, all right, rewrite as a sales rep. Hi there. Tired of dealing with da da da. Oh, what is this garbage? Blech. That is the worst. Why did you do that? Say that to ChatGPT. Suck. Yeah. Based on context. Okay. Okay, was that a bad prompt? I thought it was okay. It was maybe a little cryptic. Okay, rewrite the Infused Media 5 problem solved bullets as in a sales rep's voice. Struggle to generate. Okay. This is pretty good, actually. I mean, this is pretty on par, right? Previously quality targeting capabilities, high quality leads against a range of digital marketing channels, email. Okay. Conversion rates, maximize ROI, streamline your sales pipe. Okay, that's all that's all inbounds. All right, so let's go with 3 applications today on April 18th that I've been able to think up. One is, can I do research about a client or about an account that I'm going to call into so that I can familiarize myself with the challenges they face, their competitors, their history very quickly and without having to go out to their website and really get lost in the weeds of a lot of super duper detail. Yes, I can do that. Can I use it to rewrite email or other content that I've produced? Maybe. I'm going to continue to fool around with that and see if I can. But first pass was total garbage, not useful. Second, can I use it to refine my sales pitch or maybe align my sales messaging with what's out there, right? Because ChatGPT is just a representation of what's being said about Infused Media or by Infused Media about itself. And if it's a summary of that, it's an interpretation of what's in the electronic ether, then I could take that in as a rep and I can align my messaging, with that. So that could be a useful, tool. I could say, well, what does Infused Media think about this topic? And if I basically know that to be true, it hasn't hallucinated it, then okay, I can use that and I can build that into a cold outreach. So something like that. So there you go. 3 ideas off the top of my head, 20 minutes. Thanks, D, for showing up. And I might summarize this. But guess what? It doesn't look like anybody's that interested besides D, my good pal. And from here, I think I'll go ahead and sign this off. And best wishes to everybody. Have an awesome afternoon. Anybody who picks this up down the line. Have a great one. Thanks, everybody. Bye.